last example to work through. We have write the equation of the line that passes through the point F, which is negative 3, 6, and it's parallel to 2x minus 3y plus 12 is equal to 0. So we have our point that we're going through, which tells us that our x1 is equal to negative 3, and our y1 is equal to 6. Now, if we take a look at this equation, we can't, just by looking at it, figure out what the slope is. Sometimes that happens. If our equation isn't given to us in y equals mx plus b form, just by looking at it, we can't figure out what our slope is. So what we need to do is we'll need to take this equation and rearrange it a little bit so that it is in y equals mx plus b form. So 2x minus 3y plus 12 equals 0. What we want to do is keep our negative 3y on this side of the equal sign. Move the 2x over so it becomes negative 2x. And move this plus 12 over so it becomes minus 12. And I'll just move this over. We have a negative 3 in front of our y. In y equals mx plus b form, we can't have a number in front of y, or it has to be 1. So we'll just divide everything by negative 3. Giving us y equals, well, a negative divided by a negative is a positive. 2 over 3 we can't reduce, so it just stays as 2/3. We have an x. Negative divided by a negative gives us a positive. 12 divided by 3 gives us 4. So, this equation right here is the same thing as this equation down here. So the slope of this line is 2/3. Number in front of us. And since our line is going to be parallel, we want a slope that's the exact same as the first line here. So our slope is also 2/3. If this said perpendicular, our slope would have been 3/2 with a negative in front, so negative 3/2. So we have all the information we need. Let's go over to filling out the 3 different forms. And just with the last example, I want to encourage you to try and see if you can solve these on your own. Pause the clip for now. Fast forward to the end and see if your answers are the same. So I'm just going to work through them. Y minus y1 is equal to mx minus x1, giving us y minus 6 is 2/3, x minus negative 3. Y minus 6 is 2/3. If I'm subtracting a negative, I get a plus, right? X plus 3. Y minus 6, a little bit longer when we have a fraction. Multiply that through there, multiply that through there. So 2/3 times x gives us 2/3 x. And remember, 3 is just 3 over 1. So 2 times 3 gives us 6, and positive times a positive is a positive. 3 times 1 gives us 3. And so we get y minus 6 is 2/3 x plus 6 over 3 we can reduce to 2. So there we are in point slope form. Let's put this into slope and y-intercept form, y equals mx plus b. First step, y minus 6 is 2/3 x plus 2. And what we want to do is keep y over here, so we get 2/3 x plus 2 plus 6. Moving this minus 6 makes it plus 6. And then 2 plus 6 gives us 8. So we get y equals 2/3 x plus 8. And just quick compare, 2/3, 2/3, we're good to go. Let's put this into standard form. Y equals 2/3 x plus 8. Moving everything over to the left. So pluses become minuses. Let's rearrange our letters here. So we get negative 2/3 x plus y minus 8 equals 0. From here, I want to multiply every single term by -1. So negative 2/3 x becomes positive 2/3 x, plus y becomes minus y, minus 8 becomes plus 8, and that still equals 0. And we have a fraction down here. Bottom number is 3. Want to get rid of that 3. So we will multiply every single term here by 3. 3 times 2 is 6. 6 divided by 3 gives 2 again. 3 times y gives us 3, and so it's negative 3 because of this minus. 3 times positive 8, make it 3y. 3 times positive 8 gives us 24, and that's equal to 0. So we get 2x minus 3y plus 24 equals 0. And if you got this, awesome cow for you. Have an awesome day, folks. We'll see you tomorrow in class.